Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on Location. Tonight we are broadcasting from Benilde-St. Margaret's High School, and we are bringing you Metro West Conference Boys Basketball. Richfield Spartans are visiting the Red Knights of Benilde-St. Margaret's. Both teams coming in with losing records, 5-17 versus 7-15 by the Red Knights. So while both teams don't have much hopes for success in postseason play, although you never know, this is actually a very important game because their records are so similar. So I'm glad you're with us. My name is Robert Christensen, and we are glad you are with us to watch high school basketball in St. Louis Park. And we are now showing the introductions, and it's also senior night at Benilde-St. Margaret's, so lots to celebrate tonight. We have a raucous crowd here, a great student section to my left here. And we are going to begin here as we begin the starting lineups. The Benilde players are throwing t-shirts into the crowd. And we've got enthusiastic fans all over the place. And Richfield, look at that little huddle they got. That's a very close-knit group over there on that Richfield Spartan side. I was watching them during the national anthem, and they were hugging each other, and this team is really, really solid despite their record. Benilde-St. Margaret's, it's senior night. There are 3 seniors they are honoring, and number 1 is Dylan Grease, number 24. There he is right there in the center of your picture on the screen there. Outstanding, 6'9", averaging 14.3 points per game. And they had a great year last year. Unfortunately, their record is not probably as good as they are. But here comes Richfield out of their huddle. We're about to begin. This is a big-time rivalry here. Richfield from the south, Benilde-St. Margaret's from the north. We're about to begin. Dylan Drees in there, the 6'9". I don't know where he's going next year, but I hope he's going to be playing college somewhere. And right off the bat, we have a whistle out of bounds towards Richfield. So to throw the ball in is number 5, that's Ryan Miles. He's a sophomore, 6'4" forward. He gets it in, and that's number 16, or to number 15 took the pass. That's Jaden Wolmuth. He's just a 9th grader, 6'3". Okay, now Richfield, this is their first time on offense. Benilde-St. Margaret's in the man-to-man, and the left-handed shot off the boards. Rebound by number 12, Quentin Stuve, 6-foot senior, and he will be honored at halftime. There is Stuve right now, number 12. He'll dribble, drives the lane, comes right in, pulls up, gives it Dylan Drees. Dylan Drees was hammered there on the three-point line, and he will get 3 free throws. Still 0-0 here, and here's that replay, and yeah, he clearly got him on the arm. Following him was number 12, Isaiah Casey Hammond, sophomore, but 6'5". Dylan Drees to shoot 3. Oh, first one rattles out. And he's got 2 more if I saw what I saw correctly there. And Drees does get that one to go early in the game. Nice soft touch there by the number 24 senior. Third free throw attempt off the mark, 1 for 3, not a great percentage. Let's see if Richfield can capitalize. Now into the front court for Richfield. That is number 14, Mitchell January, 5'8", 9th grader. Not even a freshman. Well, he is a freshman. And there, nice layup in by number 12, Isaiah Casey Hammond. And Richfield is up 2-1. Now into the front court, Dylan Drees. Oh, almost could have got a travel there. Now driving is Stuve all the way in. Nice. Oh, and misses couldn't finish on that. It was a great drive. Now into the front court for Richfield, number 23. That is Lamar Grayson, a sophomore, 5'10", and down low, shot taken by number 15, Wolmuth, off the mark. And now with the rebound, that's number 44 for Benilde. His name is Nick Peterson. He's a captain. He's a junior, and he's 6'3". Now the alley-oop to Dylan Drees works perfectly as he bounces it off the backboard and in, and now Benilde's up by 1. Quickly into the front court, Richfield. And we have a whistle. And it's going to be a turnover. I'm not sure what the call was there. Oh, I guess he's calling carrying the ball. Here's that replay to Dylan Drees. Great pass by the other senior, Quentin Struwe, to the fellow senior. Now Struwe, wow, really orchestrating the offense well. Number 12 at point guard, and now we have a turnover. I think it was a traveling call. So Richfield will take over. I expect this to be a very, very competitive match tonight. Both teams have losing records. Richfield has 5 wins on the year. Benilde has 7. Now driving around there. Nice turnaround. He goes up and he does draw the foul. That was a great move there by number 12, Isaiah Casey Hammond. And he will go to the line to shoot 2. Just underway here. We're at Benilde-St. Margaret's on a Friday night in late February. Warm temperatures outside. It's warmer here in this gymnasium. We have a great crowd on hand as Casey Hammond makes the first of a 1-and-1 here, or first of 2, I should say. And he ties the score at 3, and his second shot is in. Nice job there by Casey Hammond. And now we got a full court man-to-man press by Richfield. They are trapping big time. Let's see if Benilde can get out of this. And, oh, barely Struve. Nice job breaking that. That is textbook. Look at the smile on number 14. Will Janda converts the 2 there. That was a heck of a press that Richfield put on. Now Dylan Drees gets the steal, and then it gets stolen back by January, and now the layup with the dish to number 15, Wolmuth. And we got a really exciting game here if you're just joining us. Another press. It's always interesting to watch that. Look at that pass. And the bounce pass, and Benilde is chopping up the full court press. Going through it like it's Swiss cheese. Nice job by Benilde there. 7-6 the lead, and here comes Richfield now into the front court. January now gets to the corner. Driving the lane is number 5. That is Ryan Miles, and he gives it off to number 23. That is Lamar Grayson. Grayson now over to January. January now at the top of the key. Short pass over to Wolmuth. Now January. Back to Wolmuth inside, and he couldn't decide whether he wanted to pass it or shoot it, and he shot it, excuse me. Now Struve drives the lane. Boy, he's a great point guard. I like the way he's dribbling. I like the way he's taking control out there. And the reverse layup attempt by number 30. That is Zach Carden, the junior, off the mark. Now quickly down, back on the other side of the court, shot, and down is a Benilde, and he looks hurt. And that, he's holding his knee. Number 14, Will Janda. Let's see if we can see what happened here. Janda, I think he's gonna be okay. I didn't see a joint get compromised there. Maybe just slightly. I think he's gonna be okay. Just checking it out there. Yeah, he's gonna, well, might be a little sore. He probably strained it just a little bit. And he's gonna come out of the game. Incoming for Benilde, number 21. That is Nels Birkland, 6'3" junior. So we'll keep an eye on that injury. Meanwhile, full court press. Boy, Richfield is bringing it. Look at that. This is a very aggressive press. They are really, really coming hard, and they're going to be vulnerable at the end of the court. As Struve comes in, nice block there by Richfield's Wolmuth. Now ball comes out. Nick Peterson had it. Now Peterson at the top of the key. They'll set up their offense now. Over to Drees. 6'9". I'd really be interested in finding out where he's going to play next year. He's got to be playing at some school at some level, I would have to imagine. Drees now. Nice pass, and oh, they called the foul on Wolmuth. You can't believe it. It was close. I'm not sure. Let's see here if there was a foul. Look at that. Make up your own mind. Oh, I don't think that's a foul at all. No way. Bad call for Richfield, unfortunately for them, but nevertheless, you got to overcome those calls. Now the inbounds pass, and from three-point land, number 21. Berkland took that shot, rimmed out. Now Richfield, and they are racing down the court on the right side. January takes the quick three off the rim. Dries with the rebound, and big outlet pass to midcourt. Berkland now settles it down to the right side to number 30. That is Carden. Carden now barely gets it to Stuve. January playing really aggressive defense, slapping his hands there. He is very motivated, and nice pass by Stuve with all that pressure to get it down to Berkland. That was amazing. Great play by the senior point guard. He is very impressive. There he is right there guarding January. Watch that matchup tonight. That is going to be fun to see. Now Woolmuth from outside. Nice mid-range jumper by Woolmuth. Look at him. Both these teams are very engaged. You can see it in their faces. Despite their records, if you're watching tonight, it's going to be a great, entertaining game. Down low now to Stuve. Ball almost stripped away. Stuve maintains control now. They rotate around to Dries. Dries now gives it off to number 44, Peterson, and Peterson drains it from three-point land. Wow, nice play by Benilde, and now Richfield, the turnover goes off the fingers of Ryan Miles. He took his eye off the ball there. And look at Nick Peterson from 8 inches beyond the line, drains it. Big time shot there on senior night. Now the throw in, and Richfield still keeping the big time, full court, man-to-man press. Now into the game there, the ball goes to number 10. That is Derek Standifer, a 5'7" sophomore, now in the game at guard. There's Peterson. Berkland to Standifer. Standifer loses the ball. And that's a turnover by the sophomore. Loses the ball there, so clearly John Moore. You know, John Moore is the coach of Benilde-St. Margaret's. He's a 74 graduate of the school. I think he's been coaching here for at least 40 years. That is an incredible record. And now we have a foul right about midcourt on Standifer. So Standifer off to a little rough start here. He turns the ball over and then gets a foul here. Clearly a foul there. But he's going to be a nemesis here for Richfield, no question about it. Now Woolmuth over to number 23, Grayson. Now Woolmuth working the angle on the inside. And nice move there on the baseline, banks it in. And it's 12-10. Now the big pass. Dylan Dries throws the Hail Mary to number 21, Berkland, and that is the problem when you press full court. You're vulnerable deep. Benilde is very well coached, and they have recognized it, and they are executing it even more importantly. Nice job by Benilde there. They're up 4 here. 11:15 to go here, first half. January now. For Richfield, drives the lane, comes right in. Dylan Dries, and he puts it in. Wow, what a great play that was. Right by the 6'9". What a height difference there between January. He's 5'8". Now the big shot from the corner taken by number 21 for Benilde. That was Berkland off the mark. Now January quickly into the front court. All the students are, you can see in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. And nice rebound there by number 12, Isaiah Casey Hammond. And now Dries, this is a free-for-all tonight. Dries comes in and drains that. Man, this is fun. Now Richfield back into the front court. It is up and down. Now the turnover. Now comes Peterson to the front court, being harassed there by number 23, Grayson. And they both go down. Ball stays in play, no whistles. Now number 42 for Benilde has it. Walker Johnson, the 6'5" junior, his shot off the mark. Rebound by Woolmuth. Now number 23. Lamar Grayson in the front court, and January makes his second consecutive layup and ties it at 16. 10 minutes to go here. And the big 3 shot there taken, maybe a little quick. Now the turnover by number 42, Walter Johnson. He comes in, off the mark, he misses another one, he gets fouled. Yeah, he got hit up by the head. Wow, non-stop action here at Benilde-St. Margaret's ParkTV 16 Sports, bringing you this great footage. Look at that. Nice left-handed layup by January. Just a ninth grader out there, showing all kinds of maturity and confidence. Ball thrown in now. Benilde with possession. Trees now, the big three-point shot off the mark. Rebound, beautiful rebound, and even a better pass. Too bad he didn't make the shot. That was number 20, Isaiah Smith. That was a great rebound and a great pass. They were unable to convert on the shot, but nevertheless, and there he is again. Boy, he is impressive, Isaiah Smith. Now driving the baseline is number 10, Standifer, and the shot off the mark. Rebound, Wolmuth for Richfield. And it is up and down. This is like playground basketball in the summer. Really fun. And a block right there. And here comes Benilde. Both teams are racing down the courts. All right, on the left side, that is Standifer. Standifer now being guarded closely by January, and they call the foul on January. Referee had to get some sort of control there, I think. January coming over going, what'd I do? Here's that replay right there. What a block. Nels Berkelin. This is very entertaining basketball. If you're just tuning in, I encourage you to stay tuned in. This is fun stuff. Okay, now Dylan Dries, the 6'9" senior, drives the lane. He gets they did not call the foul, but out of bounds to Benilde. Look at this drive. Yeah, he got all ball, Wolmuth. Fun stuff. All right, now the throw in underneath. Boy, this is a very spirited game. You can really feel the energy on low. Now underneath, number 42, Walker Johnson, the junior, 6'5", gets his first 2 points, and Benilde's up by 2. And we're already with 8:40 to go here in the first half. Now January in the front court for Richfield, almost loses his balance, but keeps his dribble. Now to the top of the key, that is number 2, Aaron Zambrano, 6'3" senior. Now to Wolmuth. Wolmuth now down low. Good recognition there to Zambrano. Zambrano! Impressive shot there. Ties it at 18 with 8:13 to go here. All right, now the press is lightening up a little bit. Now January's the only one applying pressure, so Richfield is backing off the full court press there, at least on that time. Now Dries on the far side. Dries now, cross court. Johnson now, and that's number 21, Berkelin. Berkelin now to Dries. Dries drives the 6'9", comes waltzing in there, and that was like a waltz. Nice job there. 2018 now. Wolmuth, nice recognition there. He tried to get it to Zambrano, and Zambrano was not ready for the pass. He was open. Boy, Wolmuth, number 15, he's very impressive for Richfield, I have to say, watching here. He's made some nice shots, he's gotten rebounds, he's made nice passes, and that was a great pass attempt as Benilde's Derek Standifer misses that shot. Now January bringing it up, and he is also impressive to watch for Richfield. January now driving the side, and we have a timeout on the court. I think it was taken by Benilde. They have the ball. So with 7:08, we have our first timeout. Let's go to this replay. Look at Dylan Dries go around these guys. Yep, see ya. Great body control by number 24, Dylan Dries. 6'9". I doubt he's going Division I, but I'll bet he's going to play Division II or III somewhere. I hope he is if I were him. Great talent there. There's Richfield's bench. They're talking it over, and you can see we have a very evenly matched teams here. They have the same winning records, or almost the same. As Benilde comes out of the timeout, now Richfield does. And Richfield will have possession. Team fouls, so far, Benilde has 2 team fouls. Richfield has 4. Bonus comes at 7. The student section from Benilde has been standing the whole game. A lot of great spirit here. January almost committed an over and back there, but was able to get it. Almost loses it there. Comes in, blocked nicely by Johnson. Great defense by Benilde. Now in the front court, and the bounce pass, a little ill-advised. Off the mark there. It was a good idea. But look at him thread the needle by Wolmuth, but right there on defense, number 22, LaQuest Minor, interrupted that pass. Okay, so now Richfield, now we're down under 7 minutes. Fast moving game tonight here. Over to the corner, shot, nice! 3-point shot there by number 5, Ryan Miles. Sophomore, 6'4". Gives Richfield the 1-point advantage, 6.5 minutes to go. Now into the front court. Johnson, now Standifer, who's come in a while ago. He's been maintaining in there. Now that is Struwe. Now Dylan Dries. Johnson. Struwe. Johnson drives, he's got it, man. Oh, they called a foul. I didn't see it. Maybe at the end, but look at this pass. Look at that move. That number 42, Walker Johnson, comes right in. Yeah, he did. He got hit on the head there. Yep. But that was a great drive by 42. That was cool to watch. Free throw, drains it, ties it up. 6:01 to go here. Some stats on Walker Johnson, Jr. 8.6 per game, and he rattles that second one in, and Benilde has a 1-point lead. Here comes Richfield, a nice steal there, and he gets fouled, and a great call by the referee there. What an effort there by Derek Standifer, the 5'7" sophomore. Watch this effort. Gets the ball away and then draws the foul. Committing the foul there was number 23, Lamar Grayson. And side out to Benilde, 5:57 to go, 1-point lead. You know, this game is about pride for these teams. I mean, they're all going to be in the section playoffs. Clearly, they're not having the seasons they would hope for with losing records. But boy, this is great basketball entertainment here. Anybody that says Minnesota doesn't have basketball talent, I invite you to watch this game right here. All right, Standifer drives the lane and he converts. Wow, that was impressive. Derek Standifer, 5'7" sophomore. Now Struwe, he got hit. I can't believe they didn't call the foul there. Struwe, and they got the possession arrow. Nice effort there by Quentin Struwe. Senior, matters a lot to these guys. Seniors in high school. Yeah, let's look at Benilde's upcoming schedule as we go to the timeout. And Benilde has lost 3 in a row coming into tonight, so they're clearly jonesing for a victory against Richfield. Then they have Edina at home, then at Bloomington Jefferson, then Chaska, and then the sections begin with the state tournament in late March. All right, out of the timeout, it'll be a throw-in for Benilde underneath Richfield's basket, and it gets out to Walker. Walker now quickly to Struwe. Struwe now to Peterson. Peterson back to Struwe. Struwe will drive January. Wow, Struwe, impressive. Gets blocked at the end, but boy, he's got some speed there off that first dribble. And not sure what just happened there. January looks a little shooken up there. And another timeout with 5:17 to go here, first half. Let's see what happened here. Great, look at our camera. Oh, January lost it. He tripped kind of on his own. He grabs for the ball. The coach is right there. I don't know what that was. I really don't. The whistle was drawn, and somebody called timeout, so that's where we're at. A timeout, 24-21, Benilde-St. Margaret's leading by 3. And I'm trying to think if I was the coach of either one of these teams, what I would say. And, you know, they're both playing fairly well here. It's a great spirited contest. very entertaining basketball. Just keep doing what you're doing and try to win the game. That's what I would say if I was a coach. Just keep it up. You're doing great. Both teams are doing great, actually. All right, now Benilde out of the timeout sooner than Richfield. So, John Moore, the very experienced coach, he knows his team's doing pretty well here. There's not a lot to say. All right, now Richfield throwing. Now Benilde showing some pressure in the backcourt, but they put it in the front court right away. And the first layup, he draws the foul. Aggressive move there. Lamar Grayson drives. Boy, I didn't see the foul at all. There was no foul there. No foul at all. I'm going to call it like I see it. The referee was blocked. It may have appeared like he was fouled, but as we can see from our great camera angle, there was no foul there. But nevertheless, that's life and that's the game. So number 23, Lamar Grayson makes the first of 2 shots here. Try to draw his Spartans to just a 1-point deficit. He makes this one in. He rattles in. Nice job. All right, Dylan Dries throws in. Richfield showing some token pressure in the backcourt. Number 2, Zambrano. Benilde has no trouble getting it over the timeline. Now they'll set up their offense. Richfield way out at the top of the key, putting pressure on that 3-point shot. They don't want to give that up. It's clear. Look at how far out Zambrano and number 23, Grayson are. That's a chosen thing. They're almost trying to trap them. And great defense there by January. And look at his coach high-five his player. That's nice to see. Look at that. Nice defense by January. Great camera angle. ParkTV 16 Sports, the best sports cable network in the Twin Cities. Nice drive there by number 10, Standifer, the 5'7" sophomore. And the pass there attempted by Jeff Moore now into the game for Richfield, intercepted by Standifer. Now Peterson to Dries. Dries all the way to Walker, then quickly to Stuve. Stuve drives, and Dylan Dries off the mark from 3-point land. Walker now gets the long rebound. Nice ball rotation there. Oh, what a pass that was. My goodness, and Peterson was able to commit. I would love to see that pass again. That pass was brilliant. My goodness, that was impressive. And now we got a whistle and a foul. Wow, watch this pass, folks. Right here, big time, right there. Through 4 or 3 Richfield defenders. My goodness. That's worth your time watching to watch that pass. That pass was big time. Okay, now Richfield into the front court now. That's number 23, Grayson. Grayson now being guarded by Stuwe, the senior, and Grayson comes in, couldn't quite finish. Rebound, Peterson, and he put it on the floor. Big mistake there. Now Grayson with the rebound. Now that's Grayson with the rebound. The shot, and wow, great perseverance. Jeff Moore, the 6-foot junior, gets the 3rd rebound. Oh, another nice pass there. I know that seems innocuous, but that pass right there by Standifer with a guy right on him, even though just to keep the ball alive. Nice job. And now we have a whistle. Side out now to Benilde. Team fouls, 6 on Richfield. So Benilde is in the bonus going forward. 3:20 to go here, first half. Very quick moving game. Really exciting. Okay, now Stuwe. Stuwe with it. Nice bounce pass into Peterson and Standifer. Can he make the 3? He's doing everything else well. Playing defense, passing. Couldn't make that one though. Now Walker steps up over to number 30, Carden. Standifer and Walker. No, that was Walter Johnson, excuse me. Now Standifer. Over to Johnson. Johnson to Peterson. Johnson to Standifer. Oh, they called a travel. I'm not sure I saw that. It was very quick. Standifer showing his frustration as he pounds the ball. That's okay. Side out to Richfield. 2:42 to go here. First half. Now January in the backcourt. Standifer applying pressure in the backcourt. January gets it across the timeline. Now to Wolmuth. Wolmuth down low to Grayson. Nice play there by Richfield. And they draw within one here. Under 2.5 minutes to go here, first half. Senior night at Benilde-St. Margaret's in St. Louis Park. Glad you're with us. Standifer now, and a little bit of a trap. He splits it. That's exactly what you're supposed to do when you're a point guard. Great move there by Standifer. The ball didn't go in, but that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Now, underneath, and a big-time block by Walker Johnson, the 6'5" junior from behind. From out of nowhere, hello, sorry. Number 4 trying to get it in, that's Jeff Moore. Now Richfield though, they maintain possession. Moore with it in the lane, gets it out to Grayson, and he couldn't quite handle it. And trying to chase it down for Benilde was Isaiah Smith, the 6-foot junior, showing great hustle. But side out to Richfield, 1:52 to go here, first half. Stay tuned for our halftime. We're gonna bring you senior night. Introduce the 3 seniors for Benilde and their family. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Now Wolmuth in the lane. Oh, where's the 3-second violation? I think he could have even called that. January from way outside, off the mark, rebound. Nice recognition. Can he finish? And he does it, he draws the foul. Big time play there. Number 30 got the rebound, Zach Carden. I think that was Carden. Look at this finish by Standifer. You know, I have my doubts about him early on, but I am now a fan of Derek Standifer, the 5'7" sophomore. That kid, life looks great going forward for Benilde. This kid is good. Nice passes. Oh, that was a tough shot, but still, he's got great basketball instincts. January, these two are going to be fun to watch for the next couple of 3 years. They're both young players. You've got to love the energy in this arena tonight. 1:19 to go, 30-27. Benilde student section has been on their feet. You can see them in the lower left-hand corner. It is a lot of fun to be here. Okay, now Standifer. He didn't start, but once he came in, he has not come out, and there's a good reason. All right, now over to the left side there. That's number 20 for Benilde. That's Isaiah Smith. Now down low to 30, gets double teamed. That's Carden. Now 44, that is Peterson, and the shot by Carden off the mark, but who gets the rebound? Standifer, and he keeps his balance. Oh, they're gonna call the foul on Richfield. Boy, that was complicated, wasn't it? It was almost an over and back. That's complicated. What do you call here? I mean, is that over and back? Did they have possession? Wow. I still don't know what I think about that one. Well, the refs think about it, and they are going to put number 44, Nick Peterson, at the line for a 1-and-1 because they are now in the 1-and-1. And the lefty gets it off the back of the rim. 4-point lead, I think it's their largest. 51.5 seconds to go. Nick Peterson, Jr., averaging a very solid 10.1 points per game. And his second shot off the mark. But Carden, that rebound was spectacular. That is not an accident. He used his body very well to create the space for him to grab that ball. And now Standifer draws the foul, and oh my goodness, what are they clapping about here? Standifer, a little emotional. It's okay, that's what sports is about. It is emotional. Just don't want to be out of control. And Jeff Moore wisely sits him down. He's a young guy playing very well. Pass there from 21, that's Nels Berglund. Now, number 30, Carden. Carden now. Look at how far Richfield comes out to take these guys on. And, oh my goodness, Wolmuth on Peterson. This is fun basketball, folks. If you're just joining us, look at that play by Woolmuth. Just getting that ball right off the hand, no foul. Brilliant. Now Walker Johnson. Johnson now. 20 seconds to go here. Probably playing for a last shot. I doubt they even know there's this much time left. I think both teams are having a blast. Walker drives the baseline, gets stopped. Great defense. Peterson, 10 seconds to go, and he goes down, and Woolmuth is gonna get called for the foul with the block. Let's see here, he comes out. Boy, I don't know. It looked like Nick Peterson slipped more than anything, but you know, you can't always, you know, what your angle is makes all the difference in the world. As Peterson makes the first one, and now it's a 5-point lead, and it's a 6-point lead. Richfield now, 8.9. Can they get some points here before halftime? Quickly in the front court, 4 seconds and a whistle. Only 14 fouls on Benilde, so it's not a one-on-one situation. That's a great foul to give by Benilde. In fact, they should foul hard here with 3.9 seconds because they have nothing to lose. They can wear the clock out without having to give up a free throw. Now into the match, that's number 12 again, Quentin Stuwe, I should say. S-T-U-W-E. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Peterson comes out. Let's see if Richmond can get a decent shot. January, and he puts it up there, and the rebound goes in. My goodness, Woolmuth makes it 33-29, and that is your halftime score here in a raucous game here at Benilde-St. Margaret's. Look at that replay. Come on back for the second half, although I think we're going to keep I don't know when they do senior night or whether it's at halftime. It is at halftime, so hang with us. There's 3 seniors being honored tonight for Benilde-St. Margaret's, and it's a fun night when it's senior night. It's an emotional thing going through high school. So they're going to set up shop here, and we're going to talk about the 3 seniors and who they are, and honor them and their great parents. So Richfield has left the court. And you can see this is the emotional leader for Benilde right down there on the lower screen there. There he is. So as they set up the senior night, that's why you can see the Benilde team. They're not going to the locker room. And we're just gonna wait and see how they're gonna do this. But the 3 seniors are Quentin Stuwe, and he has played a great game tonight. Excellent point guard directing it. His parents are Heather and Brett. He's got 2 siblings, Dylan and Linus, L-I-N-U-S. He's averaging 3.6 points per game. This year, last year, 1.5. He's had a coach's award. He's also lettered in cross country. He's been all-conference. Oh, he was all-conference lettered through senior year, all-conference, junior and senior year. Track, 1 year, highest honor roll, National Honor Society. He's going to go to the U of M or the University of Wisconsin at Madison. So he's in the question about that. His favorite basketball memory, according to the stat sheet, is winning state in 8th grade. I didn't know 8th grade had a state tournament, but that's a nice thing. And now here comes Dylan Dries, and he is a special player, 6'9". Not very many people get to be that tall. And you can see why. Look at his father right there on the left, shaking the hand. You can see the resemblance. Oh, it's so nice to see this. Very proud parents. There's Mama. Thomas and Stephanie are the parents. And there is number 14, Will Janda. He's 6'3". His parents are Christine and Thomas. There they are. Yeah, nice time here. Senior year in high school. And now Quentin Stuwe, there he is, point guard. father, Brett. Jeff Moore, shaking hands. It's a great thing, giving these kids confidence before they move on to the next phase of their lives. It's really important. This is really good stuff. Dad got his arm around his son. That's so cool to see. And those just 3 seniors this year for Benilde, and they're going to go to halftime. And we hope you come back for the second half because it's a great game and a very close game.
If I say heads up, what does that mean to you? It means be aware, be alert. Be prepared to prevent something bad from happening, like a concussion. Most concussions are preventable if you make the effort. Wear a helmet when you bike, wear a seatbelt when you're in the car, and always be aware and be safe. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. You want to prevent a concussion? It's time to be heads up.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on Location. We are underway here right now in the second half. We are featuring Benilde, and they intercept the pass right off the mark. That is number 20, Isaiah Smith. Gives Benilde their largest lead at 6 points. So if you're just joining, and Dylan Drees now steals it. I'll catch you up if you're just joining us. And Dylan Drees now makes a steal and a layup. Right off the bat in the first 25 seconds, Benilde, steal, layup, and that's where we are. We're at Benilde St. Margaret's High School, second half, Richfield in a Metro West Conference rivalry. And if you haven't been watching earlier, it's a very entertaining basketball game, and that is an example of it. 2 steals, 2 layups, and a 3-point shot by Richfield. Keep watching if you love basketball, because you're not gonna be disappointed as you watch that great shot, the drive to the lane by Nels Birkeland. So far in the first exact minute, you've seen 4 made shots here. Both these teams want to win badly. You can feel it. Great energy here on senior night at Benilde St. Margaret's. And look at that shot by January. I don't know if I can ever remember watching this first 6 shots of a half be made in a high school game. Incredible. Peterson now into the front court. Benilde, obviously in red, going right to left. Now number 20, Isaiah Smith. Birkeland to Peterson, back to Birkeland, fakes the shot. Now Dylan Drees, the 6'9" senior. Now Peterson. I'm not kidding, this is fun basketball to watch. Now Dylan Drees in the corner, being guarded closely by Grayson. Down low, and he tried to hook around him, and he drew the foul. Number 30, Zach Carden. Unbelievable. Draws the foul. Look at that shot. Huh? Big time 3 by January. I love that guy's name. All right now, January's coming out. I don't know why. He doesn't look hurt. Coach encouraging him on. Now the big shot by 42, Walker Johnson. Big rebound now into the front court. Number 5, Ryan Miles. Gives it up to number 23, Grayson. Lamar Grayson tried to hit Olmuth. Good idea, he was open, just missed on the pass. Jaden Wolmuth was open, going down the lane. He's a big kid. Wolmuth, 6'3", 9th grader? I didn't realize he was a 9th grader, I just looked at the program. Now underneath, he could have been called for a travel. I thought he shuffled his feet there, but still, not to negate the nice play that number 42, Walker Johnson, made. Let's see if he shuffles his feet here. He comes down and he plants his foot. Nope, that was good. He did not. That's not a travel. Great play there by Walker Johnson. And he converts the and 1, and now Benilde up 5, 15:40 to go now into the front court. Lamar Grayson drives the lane. He's not going to stop. And that's what happens when you get your mind made up. Now Peterson lost control of his dribble, and Grayson steals it right back. That's the kind of great sports action that's going on tonight here at Benilde-St. Margaret's. Now, Holmuth. Ooh, he almost took that shot. That was Ryan Miles, and off the boards. Carden now tries to get Dylan Dries, saves it underneath his own basket. Now back down the court, Ryan Miles. It's like a summer league game. And he goes in, draws the foul, and he'll shoot two with 15:03 to go. Up and down, look right, a little hesitation move, and gets just by him. Boy, there's no foul there at all either. That was not a foul, he got all ball. A little disappointed in the refereeing a little bit. A couple nice defensive plays tonight that have been called for fouls, and when you really look at it, like in that play, they got all ball there. No contact, not even with the body. All right, he converts. All right, now into the front court. Peterson, little token pressure there applied by number 12, Isaiah. Casey Hammond for Richfield now. Student section's been standing the whole game. Gotta love that school spirit. Now to the right side, Peterson. Back out to 42, Johnson. Over to the left side, number 21. That is Berkland. Now to Peterson. Johnson back to Peterson. And Carden shoots the three and drains it. That was big time. Benilde showed a lot of patience there. That was the key. Their patience, moving the ball around, and then getting a great shot by Carden. Now, suddenly, Benilde's up 9 here, starting to take control with 14:10 to go. Now Grayson, top of the key to Holmuth. Holmuth looking down low to number 12. That's Hammond, and Hammond gets fouled. Drives the lane. He's a wiry kid, number 12. Here's that replay. Carden, wide open. Great recognition by Peterson, seeing him open on the top of the key or just to the left of there. Now at the line, Isaiah Casey Hammond. 4-2. Drains that first one. Both teams have 2 team fouls here. Just a few minutes into the second half. Benilde has 4 timeouts left. Richfield 3. And nice shot there by Isaiah Casey Hammond. He's the only guy in the program that has all 3 names in there, so I'm going to use all 3 when I refer to Isaiah Casey Hammond. Now Peterson trying to get to Carden. He nailed a 3 from there before. Now Carden, they're out to guard him. Dries. I have to say, Richfield is really making Benilde play that ball way out farther from the basket than they would prefer, I'm sure. All right, now, Peterson, 44 on the far side, cross court to Carden. And Richfield, by the way, they're now in the zone. And Grayson gets the steal. It comes in, Carden commits the foul. I'm not sure it was a foul, but they're gonna call that every time, aren't they? Great action here. This is really fun basketball, folks. Look at that. And he almost made it. Goes down hard. I mean, that is great sports action. All right, Grayson, and he makes the free throw after hitting the ground like that. That's really good. So Richfield draws within 6. Lamar Grayson, he's a 5'10" sophomore guard. And he gets the second one. Nice shot there, and now a little token pressure applied by Isaiah Casey Hammond. Now to the left side in the front court for Benilde. That's Berkland. Berkland now gets to Peterson. He draws out the trays, and he gets blocked. The 6'9" guy gets his shot blocked. That must have been Holmuth, number 15. And then Dries makes him pay from three-point land, the top of the key. Dylan Dries. Nice shot there. Holmuth, though, a guy that big should not be putting the ball on the floor that far from the basket. That is a major sin in basketball when you're that tall. Now, 24. Dylan Dries. No, that is 42, excuse me. A little dyslexia, I think. 42, Walker Johnson makes that one. Now Grayson tries to drive the right side, gets stopped there. Great defense there by 21, Berkland. Now the bounce pass underneath the whole move. I thought he traveled there, but he got away with it maybe. Nice play there by Richfield. They're down 9 though, and a little token pressure again by Isaiah Casey Hammond. Ooh, almost an over and back there, not quite though. Peterson, great recognition. I can't tell you how great that pass was. Great recognition by Peterson. And the block now by Peterson. He fights through the foul. Another, oh, he got a little ahead of himself that time. That bounce pass, ill-advised, and the foul on Hammond by Peterson. It was the Peterson show there for just a minute there. I mean, he was doing everything. Look at that recognition. That is incredible, I have to say. Big time. That's a guy I would hire for a job. He saw that court from far away. Beautiful. All right, now underneath the basket, Richfield will throw it in. They get it to Holmuth, number 15. Another fun, Jaden Wolmuth. 6'3", just a 9th grader, folks. Just a freshman. He looks bigger than 6'3" from where I'm standing. Okay, now Cardin. Nice bounce pass to Trees, wide open from three-point land, off the rim. Rebound to Grayson, quickly into the front court now, turns back, gives it to Wolmuth. Nice recognition to Isaiah Casey Hammond. And the drive by number 2, Aaron Zambrano, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. 11-point difference here, though. Benilde is better. They are slowly getting that lead more and more as number 2, Zambrano, who's a little short. He might be a little tired there. And his second shot here. And yeah, now he catches his breath, and that's a much better shot there. Okay, now into the court now, and then more. Now 2 pressure players. January, Grayson now. Benilde, nice job breaking the press. Shot from long range, very short, but nice rebound by Steway. Nice ball rotation, and another great block. I'm sorry, that is great basketball action. Now Grayson to the front court. This is one of the best basketball games I've seen, just entertainment-wise. This is incredible. January with the 3. My goodness, he nails it. And that draws a whistle and a timeout by Jeff Moore. He's seen enough of that, and a smart timeout by Benilde because they had a commanding lead there, 11, and going more. And now, look at that shot by January. Timeout on the floor, 53-46. Team fouls. Benilde getting in a little foul trouble with more than half the second half to go, 10:46. They are 2 fouls away from giving Richfield the bonus. And that could play key later in the game because if they get in the bonus, if I'm Richfield, I'm driving the basket, trying to draw fouls and making free throws to try to eliminate that deficit of 7 points. So, okay, out of the timeout, Jeff Moore, you can see him pacing there, a 1974 graduate of Benilde-St. Margaret's. That's a great story, that guy. I'm not sure how long he's been coaching here, but it's got to be 30-plus years. Now Johnson, and he just gets to the timeline. He goes down, gets up quickly. Steway now to number 10, Stadifer. Now Standifer, 10. Nice pass there to Walker Johnson as he drives, and the block on Holmuth. Let's see. I don't know how that's a block. Holmuth was there. He set up a campsite, lit a fire, and then he got run into. So another questionable call by the officials there, in my opinion. Walker Johnson makes the first. Looking back around. Solid player there, 8.6 per game. Oh boy, he's a great free throw shooter. He didn't even think about it. Good player there, number 42 for Benilde. Walker Johnson, just a junior, 6'5". He'll be a big part of their season next year for sure. Now Grayson gives it to January. And January hits his second consecutive three. Now Richfield's just down 6, 10 minutes. And the press, Grayson can't believe he got called for the foul. Let's see here, look at the dish, January. Big time three-pointer. And I have to remind you, number 14, Mitchell January, is a 5'9", ninth grader, playing big time in a senior varsity game. And now, the interception by number 4 for Richfield, Jeff Moore, and the shot by Grayson. And now they are just down 4. And Richfield starting to make a comeback here as Standifer brings it to the front court. Johnson almost loses it, and he almost gets it back. On the floor, Moore. What a great heads-up play. That is unbelievable. Grayson makes the layup. That was a great sequence. I don't care who you care wins. That is great basketball. Timeout by Benilde. Their second in a row. Jeff Moore does not like what's going on here. His team now is only up by 2 on senior night. Another important timeout. Boy, that sequence was amazing. It's really hard to believe that these teams are just 7-15 and 5-17 on the year, because they are showing great skill, talent, and perseverance, and that amounts to a very entertaining basketball game. So I'll bring you up to date on the other stats that are not on your screen. So 5 team fouls for Benilde, 4 for Richfield. The bonus is 7. Timeouts left, Benilde only has 2. Richfield has 3. So you can really tell both these teams are playing for pride. They're both, everybody gets into the tournament, of course, at least the sections. But this is a pride game here, you can tell, and that's what makes it fun. All right, Benilde, I don't know what Jeff Moore is telling him. I'm not sure what I would tell him. I mean, just keep playing. Both teams are just playing their hearts out tonight, which is why this is so much fun. Just keep going. Take a deep breath. There's Standifer coming out. Number 44, Nick Peterson, the captain, being the leader. Look at him directing traffic out there. There's a CEO made to happen right there. Nick Peterson directing traffic. All right. Into number 20, Isaiah Smith. Over to Standifer. Okay, now we got a little bit of a press here, kind of a trap ahead midcourt. They go, and it worked. Turnover. Now Richfield has a chance to tie it up here in the second half. They were down 11. There's Steway now back into the game, the senior. They do not want to lose on senior night here at Benilde. All right, now in the backcourt, January and Standifer. Look at these two kids, a 9th grader and a 10th grader. Ooh, January got away with a little bit of a push-off. James Hart, there's another travel, I thought. And a foul, and he's gonna get a 1. My goodness, Jeff Moore drives the lane. I thought he traveled there. I couldn't see his feet. I'd almost like to see the replay again if possible. It's not that necessary, but he looked like, at least from the top, you can't really tell without really focusing on the feet. But nevertheless, he gets the 2, and now a lead if he makes it. That is impressive. The lefty, Jeff Moore, gives Richfield a lead. I don't know if they've had a lead all night. Now the front court, that is number 5. Ryan Miles applying the pressure, and off the turnover by Peterson. Right here, just tried to put the ball down and dribbled it right off his own foot. And Hammond was saying, wow, look at these two go at it in the backcourt. January and Standifer. Now into the left corner, number 5, Miles, and a turnover. Steway, nice lead pass to Standifer, and he converts. That is a great play, just because of how fast they were. they were going at full speed. Now Standifer, another turnover. The sophomore stops, pops. Oh, off the mark. Boy, that would have been nice if he had made that. Wow. Standifer. This is like Big Ten basketball at the high school level. Did you see Moore jump to try to block that shot? That even makes Standifer's layup that more impressive. Wow, what a fun game. 8:21 to go here, second half. We are ParkTV 16 Sports. We're at Benilde-St. Margaret's High School Metro West varsity boys basketball, and it is a war here, folks. A big war. Here comes Grayson. Both these teams want to win badly. You can feel it. Oh, nice idea. Oh, I thought that might have went off Dries, but it didn't. So turnover by Richfield. They're down one, 8:05 to go. And again, some full court pressure here applied by number 5, Ryan Miles. Miles now, Standifer almost gets the steal. Standifer picks it up. Now to Dries. You know, at Benilde, they got to get Dries more involved. He's 6'9", he's way out on the perimeter there. They got to get him down low, in my opinion. I mean, he's 6'9". They need to take advantage of that. All right, now the far corner, Carden off the mark, rebound. Grayson plays it to himself very well. Now to Moore, stops up smartly. Now Grayson slows it down, drives the left side, being guarded by Steway, and he draws the foul. And that's a 1-and-1 with 7.5 minutes to go now. Richfield is going to be in the 1-on-1 going forward. Watch Grayson here. And yeah, Steway did get him with the hip. Good call by the officials there. Now Grayson at the line. That's Steway's second personal foul, team 7th, 1-and-1 now. And if Richfield wants to win this game, they have to make these free throws. And they do, they make the first one. Tied up here, 57 apiece, 7:32 to go. Lamar Grayson at the line, hoping to give Richfield the 1-point advantage here. And he makes it. Boy, I'm really shocked that these teams have losing records. I think they're playing outstanding. All right, now Standifer into the front court for Benilde. Being guarded closely by number 5 for Richfield, Ryan Miles, and here putting the pressure on. It's almost like a 1-2-2 trap, half-court trap. Now over to Standifer. Standifer now. What's he gonna do? He backs up. Boy, he shows a lot of poise for a sophomore. It's amazing, these kids, how poised they are these days. Okay, now Standifer. Over to Carden. Carden being patient, and Benilde needs to be patient here. They need a basket. Standifer. There's no shot clock in high school basketball, so they can take their time. Richfield now, their teammates on the bench are up cheering. They're loving the defense. Grayson, ooh, whoa, he got away with one, saving it. And number 12, Isaiah Casey-Hammond comes with Grayson, fakes the shot, drives the lane, gives it off to Isaiah Casey-Hammond, and he banks it in. And now Richfield's up by 3. Less than 6.5 minutes to go. Standifer in the front court, getting harassed by Richfield. Oh, they call the foul, and Richfield cannot believe it. Non-stop action here in St. Louis Park. Sports is alive and well in this city. Look at that play right there. Okay, throwing underneath for Benilde, and the quick shot off the mark by Walker Johnson. Rebound to Miles. Miles, lead pass to Moore, coming in on the 6'9". Smart move, faking it. Got Dries to jump, lays it in, and now it's a 5-point lead for Richfield. And the pass by Carden. Jeff Moore puts his hands to his face and cannot believe it. John Moore, look at this, fakes. I'm saying that's just really smart. And it's really good to see smart plays. All these kids are really smart out there tonight. This is a great basketball game. Just both teams playing very well. This is a knockdown, drag out basketball till There's nowhere else I would rather be than right here. This is really fun. Okay, now, pass in for Richfield. Grayson brings it up. This is like the Rocky movie. They're going to the final round here. It is a knockdown drag out. Okay, now more. Oh, and there, number 21 for Benilde, Nels Berkland. Smartly almost wrecked that. Now Grayson off the rebound. Big time pass ahead to Walker Johnson, and he does the reverse layup and drains it. What a great pass. What a great play there. Now Benilde down 3. 5.5 minutes to go. Grayson now into the front court for the Spartans. Gives it up to Jeff Moore, number 4. Oh, nice little bounce pass down below. I think he got away with the travel. And Isaiah Casey Hammond shot off the mark. Now Peterson with it, and he'll bring it up. No pressure this time. Now Walker Johnson in the far corner, back to Peterson. Now to Dylan Drees. Drees now. I don't know why they're not posting him up. He is 6'9". He should be down on that post. Just taking care of business. All right now. Drees, yeah, he has no business being that far up from the basket. Okay, 21, Berkland. Now Peterson. Great defense by Richfield. They are eating up that clock. We're already close to 4.5 minutes. Now a foul by Isaiah Casey Hammond. And that'll be, I think, the 16th foul. So now both teams in the bonus. Yeah, he did get him right there. Yep. Good call by the officials. Now into the match there. That is Aaron Zambrano. Now a throw-in underneath their own, the Richfield basket by Peterson. Nick, he's one of the captains along with Dylan Drees, co-captains, and now a timeout on the floor. 4:36 to go. There's Jeff Moore looking right at Dylan Drees. And let's look at the standings. St. Louis Park is having a great year. And if you've been watching sports on this channel, you've seen St. Louis Park 16-7. Chaska 10-1. They're always great in basketball down there. Oh yeah, Chaska and St. Louis Park are playing tonight. So if you're watching this, check it out in your newspaper or online. Yeah, 18-5, 16-7. Chanhassen, Benilde. You know, gosh, I am not kidding. This is one of the best high school basketball games I've seen. It's just way too much fun. Okay, now underneath the throw-in by number 20, Isaiah Smith. Oh, intercepted, but out of bounds by Aaron Zambrano. Nice job on defense by Zambrano. Yeah, both these teams are playing at high levels here. Really, really good. Okay, now, down low, Peterson, double team, gives up to Walker Johnson, finds the open guy on the left side, he drains it. Nels Berkland hits the 3, and we're tied at 62 with 4:20 to go. January now, into the front court. Crossover dribble over the left side. Nice hesitation move. Kicks it back out to January. January now. Zambrano to Jeff Moore. Moore. January. Being guarded closely there by Isaiah Smith. Wohlmuth now. Wohlmuth, I should say. And the interception and taken back by, oh, and it goes off his knee, and he tries to save it, and it goes back to Wohlmuth. Wohlmuth now brings it across the line. 3:45 to go here. Down low, nice pass by Zambrano. Rebound underneath, nice save by Peterson. 2 Drees, now into the front court, Walker Johnson on the left side, being guarded by January. Gets over to Peterson, fakes the 3. Now Drees will shoot the 3. Boy, you know, he's 6'9". I don't know why he's shooting those 3s. But the rebound by Johnson goes in, and Benilde now has a 2-point lead on senior night. 3:20 to go here. This is big-time fun basketball. January drives, can't get it to go. No whistle, out of bounds. Officials are looking at each other. I don't think he was real sure. Look at this. Drees. You know, when you're 6'9", and there's the nice rebound by Nick Peterson. My goodness. All right, substitutions now. Zambrano's out and Jeff Moore, Ryan Miles is out. Now Isaiah Casey Hammond, and Wolmuth can't make, oh, that's gonna hurt. That's a rebound shot he should have made. That will be costly, I'm feeling. That's what it feels like. Now the shot blocked partially. Now January on the run. Looking over to the left side, and the shot off the mark was a little flat. Rebound by Benilde, number 20, Isaiah Smith. Now Walter Peterson, 2-point lead, 2:40 to go here. Let's see if they slow it down, or they're gonna keep going at full tilt. Isaiah Smith splits the trap, which is what you're supposed to do as a point guard. Well trained, young man, well done. Breaks that. You know, for a kid that hasn't played that much, junior 6-foot guard, boy, he's got great fundamentals there. When you get double teamed, the way to get out of that is to split the defense. Now Dries on the left side. Cross-court pass. And he passed up the shot. Dries will shoot it. Off the mark. Rebound, though. Back to Benilde. They got another shot with a 2-point lead. 2 minutes to go right now. Ooh, is there a travel there? I don't think so. Could have been. Now Walker Peterson being guarded, and a nice steal. Are you kidding me? He pickpocketed him and tied it up with 1:47 to go. Wow, what a play by Ryan Miles, the 6'4" sophomore for Richfield. On the away court, ties it up for Richfield here. Now out at the top of the key, Ryan Miles, number 5, playing his heart out. All these kids are playing their hearts out. That's why it's so much fun. Now Miles gets it, looks ahead to January, coming into the 6'9", 5'9" versus 6'9", and he does the reverse backhanded layup to take a 2-point lead with 1:12 to go. Senior night at Benilde. Over across the line, another timeout by John Moore. Holy smokes. This game just keeps getting better. Watch this. 5'9" against 6'9". Reverse layup. That is a fun play to watch on any league. NBA, NCAA, or Minnesota high school basketball. That was fun. Look at this replay. Look at that steal. That is not an accident. There's a lot of talent on this floor tonight. I am shocked. Well, the rest of the teams around in this conference must be really good, because these two teams are playing well. All right, now there's the timeout. Richfield talking it over. Benilde talking it over. 1:07 to go. What would you do if you were the coach, if you're Benilde? What would you tell your team? Senior night. Boy, they want to get a win on senior night. No question about it. Richfield, they'd love to come up here and take one away. Richfield High School, located between Crosstown and 494. Benilde, right off Highway 100. Another freeway rivalry here in the Metro West. Way too much fun. Okay, now throw in the front court. By 44, Nick Peterson, the captain, into the backcourt to 20. That is Isaiah Smith. Now Peterson to Isaiah Smith now. 1 minute to go here. Second half. Richfield up by 2. Benilde with the ball at home on senior night. Dylan Dries, another 3, and he finally hits one! And there's the lead, 67-66. 44 seconds to go and counting. January now in the front court for Richfield. Being guarded closely. Isaiah Smith. Nice. Boy, he's dealing with the pressure well. Both teams have dealt with the pressure well. Really well. And timeout. Smart timeout, in my opinion, by the head coach, Omar McMillan. And there, finally, Dylan Dries hits the 3. I think he's like 1 for 4 in the second half, but that one counts the most right now because it puts Benilde up by 1. Oh, deep breath here. So Richfield with the ball. 28 seconds to go. So here's the question I would have. Do you wait for the last shot, or do you just come in and just go? I think you just come in and just go. Don't worry about the clock. Don't run it down to 10 seconds. Too many things can go wrong in those last 10 seconds. That's if you're Richfield. I'd say come out, design the play, make the shot, and then go play defense. If you start getting cute with the clock, it can backfire, quite honestly. Wow, great spirited crowd here. You can see the kids right in our camera angle. There's a bunch of them to the left, and they have been standing all game long, and I have not seen that in any high school sports game, in any sport. I've never seen this much emotion. You got a Benilde fan over to the right, super engaged. All right now, and now we got the cheering, you can hear it in the background. All right now, side out for Richfield in the front court. Throw in to Grayson. Boy, barely got it. 23 seconds. January, the 9th grader drives, and oh my goodness, that is a very difficult shot to make. A running layup from that angle. Are you kidding me? Richfield up by 1. 9 seconds to go on senior night. And timeout, John Moore. Not happy. Not happy with what's going on. I'm not sure he needs to be that unhappy. Richfield just played well. How do you beat that? I mean, seriously, how do you beat that? That's not Benilde's fault. That's a heck of a shot. A running layup from that angle, high off the board. You miss those mostly. Mitchell January made that shot. He's 5'8", 9th grader. There's some Benilde fans across the way, looking a little worried. A nice man there with his hand on his cheek going, oh my goodness. And then here are the fans here standing. 7.2 seconds to go, 1 point differential. You know, there's really not a lot on the line in terms of winning conference championships or probably even the playoff seedings for the sections, but they're playing for the sake of playing, and both teams have played their hearts out here tonight. It's a nice family there, looking up there. Super cute. All right, now, here we go. Hold on to your seats here, folks. This is gonna be an exciting 7.2 seconds. Whistle in the front court, Benilde, to win or lose. Right now, down low, defense, intercepted, blocked. Oh, they called a foul. Oh my goodness. Let's see this again. That's a good block. There's no foul there. Where? There? Maybe, yeah. He got him. Grayson, I think, got him. That's fair. That's a good call. He did get him. Grayson didn't need to do that. So at the line, number 20, Isaiah Smith, a 6-foot junior, to tie it. You know what's great about high school sports? That kind of pressure will serve him well in his adult life. Stand there on senior night as a junior to tie the game. This is why sports is also educational. And he makes it! 2.8 seconds, January. Oh, we got timeout before the shot by Richfield's coach, Omar McMillan. That was right here. Is there a foul there? Let's see. You know, it's hard to say, actually. I'm not so sure Grayson got him. So hard to see. So hard to tell. But that's what sports is about, right? I mean, there's the human condition. It's not going to be perfect with the officiating, and that's why you got to play. You got to overcome the officiating if you're going to win. So if you're Omar McMillan, Millen. Okay. So it's not like the NBA when you call timeout with 2.8 seconds left. You get the ball at half court, which is, I think it's good for entertainment, but they don't get that here in high school basketball. So they're going to have to throw it in from their far baseline. And with 2.8 seconds left, like, you got to do some sort of screen. For those of you old enough, Christian Leitner did that once in an NCAA tournament game, and he caught a three-quarters pass at the free throw line and turned around and made a jump shot to win a very important game. Let's see what they do here. He can run the baseline. Oh, they give it to January. He's going to come in. He's going to shoot it. Oh, off the rim. And that's your final score. Benilde-St. Margaret 69. Let's go to the replay here. Jeff, Ryan Miles gets in, it's as good a play as anything. He's a heck of a player, and he dang near made it. Look at that. As the backboard lightens up and they're shaking hands, and your final score here tonight, 69-68 on senior night. For Paul Broden, our producer, and all our great camera folks, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again.